Hello everybody, welcome to another video. In today's video, we're taking a look at a super turbo Darkrai list. And when I say turbo, I mean turbo. Look at this list. It is almost entirely made up of 4 cards, and it plays only 4 supporters and has 4 Professor's Research. So basically the idea behind here is that you just have maximum counts of tons and tons and tons of item cards that help you just draw through your deck as fast as you can so you can hit those dark patches and get everything you need to do to get a whole bunch of Darkness Energy into play really quickly to hit with Darkrai V-Star very hard. Now, I think this deck would be extremely good if Palkia was on format. This deck, unfortunately, takes a extremely rough Palkia matchup because you just fill your board so quickly and they just have such an easy time one-hit KOing you. That they just work so much easier for their one-hit KOs than you have to work for yours. So you usually win the trade. There's no like, okay, I'll take the first surprise knockout because most of the time, it feels like you won't be able to sustain that take a 2 prize knockout every single turn. And Palkia also has access to Rock Sand Path, which can be pretty good against this deck too. Um, Other than Palkia, this deck I think has a pretty strong matchup spread. It beats a lot of things. Obviously, Mew is a little bit of a hard matchup, even though you are Dark types, but it is made up for the fact that you are a Dark type. That Mew matchup is a little bit easier. But yeah, that is the deck. Now let's just go ahead and go through it. Now the Pokemon we're playing the most of is actually Crobat V. We're playing 3 Crobat V. That's because we only have 4 draw supporters, and so having another way to draw really hard, it's not Trekking Shoes or Pokestop, it can be really nice. And if we, benching a Crobat is a small price to pay to be able to draw 4 cards to hit another like Dark Patch or Trekking Shoes or something like that. So Crobat, obviously really good. And then we have a 2-2 lineup Darkrai V-Star. Darkrai V-Star has the attack Dark Pulse for 2 close energy, deals 30 damage, and then this attack does 30 more damage for each dark energy attached to all your Pokemon. Now we only play Darkness Energy, so this attack basically just reads 30 more damage for each dark energy attached or for each energy attached to your Pokemon. If you want to look at it that way. Then we also have the V-Star power, which is Star Abyss. That says once your turn, you can put up to 2 item cards from your discard pile back into your hand. So almost always this is going to be used to getting back a double Dark Patch, because Dark Patch is probably the best item card in the deck. Accelerating an additional energy, which so basically every single Dark Patch that you use does plus 30 damage. So like every single Dark Patch that you use is like an Electro Power basically, except it can be sustained multiple turns. So Star Abyss is really good for that. It also can be used to get back cross switchers, because the only way we play the Gust is actually for cross switcher. So if we had to discard one of them early and when we use 2 of them, we only have 1 left, we're gonna have like a little odd cross switcher that's useless. We can Star Abyss for another cross switcher, so it allows us to boss or Gust more times. Allows us to like skip it up more times. Maybe we really just need like I don't know, like a research to find the last thing in our deck. You can Star Abyss for a couple Chucky Shoes or an Ultra Ball to discard your hand, find a Crobat, things like that. It also can get back Choice Belt, so if you are like haven't used any Dark Patches yet or something like that, I don't know. Maybe you can get back Choice Belt. That's also a decent option. So the deck is really turbo, and we have all of our trainer cards are 4-0s except for Pokegear and Choice Belt, which we play 2 of each of them. Now, on the place of the Pokegears, I originally had Celebrations Mew, but I literally played like 4 games and did not use them, so I replaced them for Pokegears. Pretty good. 2 Moltres V. Starflame Wings is plus 30 damage and is a very solid attacker, being able to do 220 damage with the Choice Belt. Really good math there. Then we have a copy of Radiant Greninja, just because we have a lot of Dark Energy, and using Radiant Greninja to discard 1, you have 14 of them, so using Radiant Greninja to discard 1 and get an additional 2 cards is really good value, especially when we want them in a discard pile to use Dark Patch. We actually have 4 copies of Scuba Net and only 1 Pokemon we can use it on. That's because when we have Radiant Greninja in play, Scoop Up Net is basically an item card that just says discard a dark or discard an energy card from your hand and draw 2, which is a very, if that was printed on an item card right now, it would be very good. And so that's Greninja basically turns Scuba Net into an item card that says discard an energy card, draw 2, which is really good. We're playing 4 of those just to turbo out even more. 4 Dragon Shoes, 4 Ultra Balls, 4 Quick Balls, and 4 Pokestop. The only thing we really care about discarding with Pokestop is like Darkrai Vs and V-Stars. Other than that, we don't really care, because obviously the only other thing that'll get discarded other than Pokemon is supporters and energy we don't care about, and supporters we usually don't care about because we'll be turboing through the deck. So that is the list. Like I said, it has a very good time versus things that aren't Palkia. Palkia, it's like technically winnable, but it's very difficult just because I have such an easy time getting 1 KO. So we'll see what we come up against here. Um, let's just see. Hopefully, also PTC Joe is a lot faster because I actually put in performance mode, so it's runs smoother on my computer. So hopefully that ups the video quality. Okay, so we won the coin flip. Now, despite the ability to attack going first, we're still going first just because, or we're still going. Sorry, despite the ability to attack going second, we still want to go first so we can get that tempo over my opponent's deck. Let's see what we're going to be up against here because we are getting mulligan. And it looks like it is this? I think this is like the Ditto deck. Now, this match is probably really bad. We probably want to cross switcher as soon as we can to get rid of their Trubbish so they can't Garbodor and want to KO anything. So yeah, they open Ditto. I think we're just gonna Pokestop, use Pokestop. Okay, we discard nothing, but that's fine. Or we don't get anything back, but that's fine because we get 2 Darkness Energies, which allows us to bench our Moltres and start using Dire Flame Wings. We want to attach this here. I think actually I can Quick Ball and discard the Skip of Net and go for a Greninja here to just establish our dodge even more. So yeah, we'll do that. Greninja. Ideally, we want to cross switcher this next turn. This card is literally bulk in this matchup, or blank card. I think we can just Pokegear, attach this Choice Belt. So we have a research next turn, attach this Choice Belt. Where would it actually relatively matter? Probably here. I think I'll just Crobat for 3 cards, and then most likely pass. If we find an energy, we will attach that, but we don't, so that's fine. Yeah, I think we're just going to pass. Pretty content with the start here. We have a Darkrai V-Star, Dark Patch, a Cross Switcher, almost everything we're going to want for our following turn. Let's see, so yeah, Scuba Knight and Quick Ball. So these are Pokestop, discarding a Water Energy. They probably play 4 Raihan, if I had to guess. I think that's what these lists are playing. 4 Raihan. But let's see here what they're going to do. I'd be very surprised if we got attacked this turn by anything, honestly. Okay, there's Pierce. They're probably getting like Trubbish and yeah, Trubbish and Energy. So there comes down the Trubbish. We want to cross switch that as soon as possible, so it cannot evolve into Garbodor. Quick Ball. Oh, this probably is actually going to be another Trubbish. That is annoying. If it isn't, then we're in a good spot. And if they put down any 2-price Pokemon, we're also in a good spot. Yeah, so it's just Snorlax. So they're not getting out another Trubbish, which is nice. Scuba Nets will probably put in that Ditto, promoting the Snorlax so they can use Gormandize, rebuild up their hand, and hopefully get some. They're hoping to get some cards for their following turn. Our turn is hopefully pretty straightforward. Cross Switcher, and knock out this Trubbish. Alright, it is our turn now. So we're definitely playing this Dark Patch onto this Moltres. This will actually guarantee us the attack because of Dire Flame Wings. I'm not going to use that yet. Might as well just evolve this. I'm going to Quick Ball and discard Pokestop just so we can thin the deck and hopefully hit a cross or another chance to hit a cross switcher. We can grab a Darkrai V and then we'll just use Pokestop to see what we get. Okay, we do find an Ultra Ball and a cross switcher, but we do discard our Moltres, which feels kind of bad. But we already have 3 attackers, and 3 attackers is all we're hopefully going to need. So cross switches Trubbish, then we can Crobat. Like I said, we just besides Palkia matchups, we don't really mind just filling our board with Crobats. It really just helps our strategy a lot. So they're also Dark Pokemon, so you can Dark Patch onto the Crobats, which is cool. But I want to concealed cards. Now it's probably worth it just to attach. And the reason I'm not going to research here is because this Darkrai V-Star is really important to us. So we want to keep that. Ultra Ball really has no purpose. If they bump our Satan, we want to have the replacement Pokestops. We won't play this yet. We also don't really need anything out of our deck this turn, so that is literally, I think, just blatantly incorrect to do. We're just going to Aura Burn and knock out this Trubbish. We do get to take a prize, and we do 30 damage, which I believe the Shedinja's attack says that it just goes down to 10 HP left, not till their like actual physical HP number on the card is at 10. So we're probably not getting knocked out here. We could be getting Zigzagoon knocked out next turn, which, I mean, that'd be fine. We still get value out of the Moltres. It would be a little bit annoying. We probably if they knock this thing out next turn with Zigzagoon, we probably just turn with this because this is really worth 0 prize cards if they don't play boss or something like that. Or as long as we don't bench another 1 prize, or this thing is literally just worth 0 prize cards almost. So there comes another Trubbish. Okay, there's the pass. So glad we held this Pokestop here. So our ideal world, we can cross switch with this Trubbish again, and And if we have to, we can Star Abyss for our other cross switchers. There's Ice Cube, which definitely changes things. Because that means we can't just rely on the Moltres so it gets knocked out. So this turn, I'm definitely playing this and then evolving, and then we can play this Ultra Ball and discard these cards we don't really need. And we can probably just keep Crobat in the deck. We do have both the other cross switchers, so if we sack off of this research, we can. What was I going to say? We can not have to use Star Abyss on those. We're going to Pokestop. We find a cross switcher, which is a little bit annoying, but we do get what I wanted, which was a Dark Energy and discard pile for this Dark Patch. So we're going to Dark Patch here. And I think just research. It sucks we actually drew the cross switcher, but it is what it is. We're just going to research. We're probably Star Abyssing this turn. Actually, we are Star Abyssing this turn because I do really want to knock out this Trubbish. Now, let's see if I can hit the other cross switch of those in our deck. Dark Energy, we don't need that. With Dark Energy, we'll just conceal cards. Hopefully we can find it now. You can already see it's like turn 3, and we have so few cards in our deck. That's just how terrible this deck is. Play some shoes here. Hopefully we can find it. No, not yet. We still have Rain Greninja to try and find it. We don't play Marin. We can't replenish our deck in any way. And it does not pay off. But 6 cards left in our deck is enough to take 5 prizes. So we'll just Star Abyss for double cross switcher, and then double cross switcher up this Trubbish. Now they might only play a 2/2 Garbodor line, and if they don't play Ordinary Rod, I'd be very surprised. So if they don't play Ordinary Rod, they shuffle back in their 2/2 Trubbish Garbodor, then I'll be very surprised. But it's still going to hinder their setup a lot here by knocking out these Trubbishes. So we knock out the Trubbish, we get a prize. It's a Quick Ball, I believe, which is not too helpful. Honestly, the cards we only really care about at this point are Energy, because the only one of the main ways we're going to lose this game probably is if we get greedy and play this Quick Balls within our hand, and we what was I going to say? We get Boss Doll or something. Now there's a third Trubbish. Actually, no, they used Rescue Care to get it back, so it's probably not. It's not worth going after this anymore. We're out of cross switches anyway, so it's literally impossible. There's Spike Myth, which is interesting. Is this during a player's turn? Yes, during the turn, so they can't boss knock us out with the Spike Myth damage. There's Rocky Helmet. Now that is very annoying to deal with. Now, I think Retreat, because they actually can't Zigzagoon us. So I think Retreat. Oh wait, this freaking Spike Myth. Oh my gosh, I forgot about the Spike Myth already. No, that's fine. Okay, this actually could get a little bit of it sticky for us. We definitely have our work cut out for us. Yeah, we're just gonna Aura Burn and hope they don't have another Raihan, which they probably do. This matchup is very, very bad. Very, very bad. Send up the Ditto. Okay, there's Ultra Ball, so there's probably getting Garbodor. Okay, we're poisoned. Okay, there's the Raihan. So this game is probably over. I mean, not yet. They could have not. They could have not enough. They could have not enough resources in their hand to get another Ditto going. But this is a Liepard. I'm gonna start drawing them cards here, so probably will. Honestly, I don't even know how they put all the stuff in their deck. They have Milos. They have Spike Myth, Rocky Helmet. They must brick literally 1 out of 2 games or something ridiculous. That's a lot of dead cards in their deck early turns. And we have nothing to do but attach and swing. And hope they don't have it, basically. Now, I'd be very surprised if they didn't have it. There's a very good likelihood they do have it. And if they do, we'll just move on to the next game. Let's forget this game ever existed. Okay, they're promoting Snorlax. That's a good sign. They were being poisoned. Trade. There's trade coming through. Discarding Snorlax. There's the energy. So yeah, this game is looking real bad for us. Real bad. So the Ditto and yeah, Farmer dice. Okay. So how many scuba up nets are they? Okay, they have 2 scuba nets. They probably play at least 3. Um. Now what do I do? This is any stadium card, right? Yeah, I don't know what to do. This is looking pretty rough. Pretty rough. I think I just attach and swing, and if they have Raihan, then they have game. And that is what it is. Alright. So they have the conflict one in the Ditto. Let's see if they have Raihan here. Peters, okay. Oh wait, no, that gets Twin Energy. Alright, cool. Anyway. Next game, hopefully come up against a V deck because this deck has pretty bad matchups in 2 single price decks. Like Regigigas is like not that bad because they don't want to kill you, which is definitely it makes that matchup manageable. But that matchup Ditto they set up is really bad. All right, so let's see. We're going second probably then, which is fine because we can attack a Moltres turn 1. If we completely get extremely lucky, we can actually cross switch or 2. So my opponent has to take a mulligan. Now, do I want to go over the cross switcher? I mean, I guess yeah. We also want this on the bench like Dark Patch 2 and stuff. Let's see what deck we're up against. It looks like Metal Energy. What is this? I have no clue. Oh, this is Metagross. So this matchup is probably fine because we can one KO anything they have. Yeah, so Metagross V. This matchup is pretty free, I think. If we just ramp as fast as we possibly can. Okay, so we're gonna bench. We're definitely gonna bench Moltres. We'll quick ball. Discard this and get Greninja to draw. Also, the cool thing is that their damage output is like 250, but they have to it takes them 2 turns to reach that. So yeah, this matchup we just have a lot of time to get set up, almost as much time as we need. Let's see. Well, we're gonna Dire Flame. We'll Scoop Up Net, then Ninja, and then reuse that again with our other Dark Energy, so we can actually play both of these Dark Patches. There's another Dark Patch. Don't really need that. Just Dark Patch 1, Dark Patch 2. Let's go with Greninja again, and then Crobat for a couple, so you can find another Dark Energy. Okay, there's another Dark Energy. So we'll play this, discard those, and go ahead and grab Darkrai V. And then Dark Patch onto this guy. And then Research. And I'm pretty sure you can play Cross Switcher if your opponent has no bench. I'm not sure on that. I don't think you can. So we have more cards. Concealed cards again. There's our 4th Dark Patch, okay. Pokestop. Use Pokestop. Okay, Squib Net's insane. We'll just use that again. Now this is just the power of this deck. I mean, I switched to a different tab. Okay. That's just the power of this deck. Like, look how ridiculous this is. We've gotten so many cards, so many energy cards in this card pile. So many energy in play. This is just kind of nuts. Okay. Do I want to play this last Dark Patch? Probably not, because if they boss this, or this, we want to be able to attach and retreat. So I think that's all we're going to do this turn. Incredibly successful turn. Yeah, that was just really good. There's the path, that's fine. We have Pokestop. Rapid Dark Energy, Instance. Okay, so they have the Metagross VMAX. But that Zap Traction, searching them for 2 cards is doing no damage. And we just have a Dark right here. We're just sitting with an energy. Okay, there's Hammer. That's a little bit annoying if they hit heads. This card form are active. They do hit tails, so if we don't want to KO this turn, I'll be surprised. Our deck definitely has the capability to. Okay, so we're gonna evolve here. Then I'm gonna play this Dark Patch. On the Darkrai, we're definitely countering this. Ultra Ball, we don't need these research or this Pokegear because we have another research in our hand, so we'll just discard those, grab a V-Star. And then Crobat here. Find some cards. Soul Box just a Starbus. I think we can see it like our entire deck this turn. In combination with like shoes and stuff. We'll do shoes, don't need that. Nope. Just Cross Switcher. Don't need the Ultra Ball. there's another quick ball. That's fine. We'll use Pokestop. Okay, Choice Belt, awesome. And then we'll attach, and I think we do have a lot. Yeah, we have a lot of Dark Energy Discard Power. So we'll Star Abyss for double Dark Patch, and that is like, I think we definitely have knockout here. Like, this is just so many energies in play. We haven't even Dire Flame Wings yet, and we have so much energy in play. All right, Dire Flame Wings, and this should probably be knockout. Yeah, 360. That is very, very good, and that is the Darkrai deck. You know. Casual 360 damage on turn 2. Like, that is just nuts. And if Palkia didn't just bop this deck, it would be very, very good, I think. So we'll play one more game with the deck, and then call it a video. 25 points, whatever. I just want to play another game with Darkrai. Alright. So let's get into another one. It's probably the last one of the video. Alright, let's see. Okay, so let's see if we win the coin flip. We do lose, that's fine. We can attack turn 1. We get access to research, which is really good for our deck, researching turn 1. Okay, actually making us go first, which is not a good sign for the probability of us playing against a Rapstrike Malamar or Lunatone Solrock. Now, because of these sleeves, that makes me think we're playing Lunatone Solrock because they're the Pokemon Go sleeves. Lunatone Solrock is a pretty bad matchup. Actually, well, it's not that bad because sometimes they can't want to KO our Darkrai. Lunatone Solrock can kind of have a hard time one-shotting things later on in the game after they've used Scuba Net. Okay, there's a Sobble. So, what could this be? Actually, no, this is definitely Malamar then. Oh boy, Malamar is a very bad matchup. I don't even know how we beat Malamar. I guess we can just Trekkie Shoes. We don't need that, no. We'll attach, Dire Flame. We might as well use these other shoes. Yes, we want Darkrai Z. Pokestop, we probably don't want to give him Pokestop because that gives him the chance to get a Fog Crystal off the Pokestop and then keep calling. So we'll probably just pass here. This hand is still pretty decent. We have a lot of outs in our hand. Maybe the Pokestop for next time if we really have to. Okay, there's Capture Energy, so this actually might not be Malamar. Hold on. Okay, it is Palkia. Okay. So that means that our turn 1 was definitely suboptimal then. Because we really, if we wouldn't known that this was Palkia, we definitely would have played this Pokestop. But they're also getting a Capture Energy and Battle VIP and Keep Calling, so they're having a very successful turn 1. Yeah, just keep calling. Okay. So this is the fabled Palkia matchup. I would not be surprised if we lost this game, but this hand is not bad, so it's definitely possible. So now we're definitely playing this, and hopefully we find a quick ball. Okay, Dark Patch is like not good because we don't have anything in the discard. Yes, okay, that actually kind of breaks open this hand. Ultra Ball, what is this? Fine, probably Greninja. So probably do this and discard. This is like a rough discard. We're definitely discarding one of these. And I guess Scoop Up Nets. And then getting Greninja. Draw more. This does allow us to play both of these Dark Patches now. Which is cool. Okay, Scoop Up Nets stuff. I think what we want to do here is Boss. So we're going to attach that Scoop Up Net Greninja so we can use that again and burn a card from our hand for this card that we drew. Then we'll Dark Patch onto Darkrai. Dark Patch onto Darkrai. And Crobats. Double Cross Torture here would be good. It's possible now to find the Cross Switcher, so conceal cards. Cross Switcher? No Cross Switcher. Okay. Well, we're going to try again, I guess. Because we already have one. We just need the other one. Cross Switcher? Okay, research. We're good in there. So now we'll attach to Greninja. So if we find Cross Switcher, we don't have to find a Scoop Up Net. And then we'll just thin, I guess. Actually, wait, no, because we have to discard this Cross Switcher, which feels really bad. How many do we have the other ones in the deck? We only have 2 in the deck, so we kind of have to really sack off of this research to get it. So let's see. We're doing the thing. We're filling up our bench, which is pretty bad. Yeah, what do I want to do? Like, knockout, is knockout here even that worth it? And they could just Inteleon, which would be pretty bad. You do lose more energy, though, also. This is a rough decision. I think this Direflame knockout's fine. It does open up Roxanne, too, but our deck can sometimes have a pretty nice time against Roxanne because we do have a lot of Turbo Island cards in our deck. Okay. So due to research, which is not great because we already have another one in our hand, and I believe we do have 2 in discarded already. So that's all of our researches. And we're probably getting knocked out here. Actually, maybe not, because they are concealed carding a second capture energy, which is not a water energy, which like heavily decreases the chance that they're going to Star Portal for like 2 or even 3 energy. Probably, I'd be very surprised if they Star Portal for 3 energy this turn. Just based off of that instant concealed cards of no basic water. It's Incense, Drizzile, and probably Irida or Melanie here if they have like a Quick Ball and a regular basic water they drew off Greninja or something. Okay, so there's Drizzile, Shady Dealings. Let's see what they get. I'm actually going to go ahead and submit my deck list for on my turn. I'm going to play because that is in 13 minutes. So if you hear some typing while it's not my turn, then that is why. So the Shady Dealings yet? Okay, so they're what are the Shady Dealings for? Bucket? Okay, so the bucket, okay, because I had the Irida in hand. Okay, so Irida for Pokeball Palkia makes sense. Here's Quick Ball. Okay, attach, and okay, they use Pokestop. Now they get another water in the Disco Power with the Pokestop, so they're getting pretty good value off of this Star Portal now. And there's Star Portal. Rating 2. Makes sense, because we only have that, and then, yeah, there we go, getting knocked out. Okay. Alright, so we can knock them out here, but now we just lose the prize trade, and this is where this matchup gets really bad. We just lose the prize trade now. Okay, so yeah, we get Choice Belt top deck, which is okay. You do have a couple energy discoveries, so we're going to do Dire Flame. Come on, Dire Flame, activate. There we go. Then we'll do concealed cards. Get that in the discard pile. Get a couple more cards. Double Ultra Ball. If we can play that now. And get Darkrai. Oh, we actually prize our second Darkrai V-Star. That's pretty bad, actually. They're going to research to make it try and make it harder for them to get the knockout. Which probably won't work because they can just do Choice Belt. Attached to Darkrai. I think we have the Pokestop. I think we need to find our other Dark Patch. But we're getting like really sketchy on the Carthan deck now. Starbis for double Dark Patch. But I still don't think we get there because we don't have our other Dark Patch. So we'll play one of them. So the other, of course. If we Trekking Shoes, we don't have enough cards in deck to win the game. So we can't play that. We choose a Dark Patch or Dark Pulse. Yeah, that's not a knockout. We're 10 away. So this game is over. If they get the knockout here, I think there's really just no way for me to win if they just get a Choice Belt. Let's see. And there's until I have to get the Choice Belt, I will sweep the game up because this game is over. There's no way I'm winning I'm just way too behind. Let's see if this gets. Well, taking quite a while in the search. Okay, yeah, there's choice stuff. Cool. All right. Well, that's gonna do it for the video, guys. If you guys liked it, don't forget to leave a like. If you guys want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. I do videos like this all the time. And yeah, that's gonna do it, guys. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next one.